Digitsbby! Welcome back everyone to Digitsbby. Tonight we'll be continuing the Digitsbby playthrough of Super Mario Galaxy, Japanese language, upset playthrough. We are over 70 stars in, and tonight we're going to continue. Might be a shorter stream tonight because I am starting a little bit later than I would usually start these streams, but we'll do what we can. I think we have maybe 2 more galaxies and the Bowser stage left in the dome that we're currently in, so we can see if we can finish that tonight. And if we can, no big deal. We'll just pick up where we left off in the last stream. Starting off with a letter. Is this from Luigi or from Peach? Oh, it's another Luigi level. Do you have to reset the game to see these Luigi levels? I'm not sure. It seems like we're just getting these letters after each reset, but that wouldn't make sense because you'd kind of need the game to be playable to people playing at one sitting. Maybe I'm just not here in the area where this mailman is walking around often enough. Alright, so we got a letter from Luigi. Power Store mitsuketa kedo, kaerenaku nachatta. Shashin no basho ni iru kara tasuke ni kite. Luigi yori. I found a power star, but now I can't get back. I'll be in the place in this picture, so come help. And that is... Oh, you know, the reason I think that we just got this letter now is that this is one of the galaxies we were in last night, isn't it? The Autumn... What was it? The Autumn Hill Galaxy? Autumn something. But I think that's one of the levels we just did yesterday. It's probably why we got the letter just now. Which also means it would be in this top dome up here. At least I think that's where that picture is, unless it's the Beehive Galaxy from way earlier in the game. But I don't think they would be bringing us back to a super early level. Let's go check up here first. And as I saw last night, when you're in the dome's level select menu, you can actually see if there's a Luigi star available. So it'll give it away to us. It's not here. Okay. Does that mean it's the Beehive then? Let me look at the picture again. I don't suppose we can get like a closer... Whoops. No, not save and quit. Yeah. Doesn't seem like I can get any sort of closer zoom on this image. I don't think that's the Beehive Galaxy either. But let me check. It wasn't anything in this hub world, right? No. In that case, let's just check the previous dome, because it seems like we're getting 1 Luigi star with each dome in this game, which means that since we've done 2 Luigi stars already, Luigi might be in a level in dome number 3, which I think is... No, it's not this one. This is the library, which... Wait, is it? No, it's not. Right? Yeah, this is the bedroom. The library's back there. That reminds me that I need to pitch that idea to Grace of doing some bonus content with some readings if she's up for that and I guess confident enough for in Japanese reading to be able to do it. Oh, we've already done... Wait, no, that's not a Luigi star. That's just a green star. I guess the kitchen is up here, right? And we haven't checked this dome yet. Now that I think about it, it showed us where the Luigi star was yesterday because it was one of the super special green stars, and that's why it showed it on the level select menu. But is it like guaranteed to show us that from the level select, or could Luigi be there even if we don't see the star in the level select menu? Because I swear this looks like the level we were just in yesterday. I think I might want to test that theory. Let's just go to that Autumn Galaxy and look around for a bit. Hello, Grace. I see you're listening in. But yeah, Grace. If you don't know what I'm talking about, hello. A couple streams ago, I started talking about this, but I'm not sure if you heard. But in this game, there's a library that you can visit for some kind of like bonus lore kind of stuff, sort of like the sort of books you read in games on your streams, where Rosalina like reads basically like her life story and the story of like the universe and the galaxy to like the Star Kids. And because it's Rosalina, it's supposed to be like her voice. I was wondering if you'd be interested in doing that. The readings are going to be short. They're not like super long books like you would be reading in like Genshin or Skyrim or something. Like I feel like they'd probably be only like a couple little pages per section. So if you're up for let me know, or we could even like, I could have you in a Discord call with me and I can show you these books while you're in the call and you can read and I can help you if that would, you know, make you more comfortable doing it. Also, hello Luggager. So anyway, we're gonna go into the Autumn Woods Galaxy because I swear this is where that Luigi picture was taken. I don't know if it matters which of these we choose. I'm not gonna look up online if that's where this is, because I've noticed that this game is pretty intuitive for the most part, and like you don't really need a guide to get around in this game, thankfully, like you do with some of the less obvious shines in Mario Sunshine, or Mario 64, and especially Mario Sunshine. Mario Sunshine, I feel like a walkthrough is like a necessity for like the blue coins in that game. There's like a fountain somewhere in this level, isn't there? There is Furigana, Grace, that's the thing. Like, you would find Furigana in pretty much like any like Wii era game onward, I think. So yeah, Furigana is always there. Oh, this is totally a different looking fountain. Okay. Yeah, this one has like the autumn colored reddish brown ground. So Luigi's not here. So let's leave. Yeah, as I was saying at the end of my Super Mario Sunshine playthrough, and I finished that game, after all those streams where I had to like resort to video walkthroughs to find the blue coins, like doing Super Mario Sunshine on stream was my first time 100%ing that game. And my comment at the end was that it was the Mario 3D platformer game that was like the least worth 100%ing. Like, Mario Sunshine is a great game. Great levels, cool atmosphere, nice music, nice visuals. Great game and everything. It is a game worth finishing, as in getting all the shines that you need to like beat the game and then go do the final boss and everything, but it's really not worth going for 100%, especially the blue coin sections of that game and some of the more ridiculous shines like the lily pad stuff and the pachinko level. Just some parts of Sunshine are such a nightmare that I don't think I could really see myself playing that game 100% again. Alright, so I need to remember what level that was. Is it like one of the super early levels? I haven't checked in this dome. Would Luigi really be back here though? Oh? 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 What's this? What's that empty star doing there? I'm going in to investigate. Yeah, I actually haven't played, I've never even attempted Mario Odyssey 100%, so that's fair just because of how huge that game is. In fact, I haven't played like Super Mario Galaxy 2 either, so can't really comment on that one either, but oh yes, this is the Bee Kingdom, blah blah blah. But yeah, I guess out of the Mario 3D platformers that I have played and beaten, it felt like, or the ones that I have 100%ed, which for me is only 64, Galaxy and Sunshine. Sunshine was the one that was least worth completing for that 120. I definitely feel like I should play Mario Odyssey sometime, and even if I don't go for 100%, at least do more post-game stuff, or see if I can get more moons than I did in my first playthrough. I got like 200 something, I think, in my first playthrough of the game, going in with like no walkthroughs, no additional background in the game. Anyway, I need to focus on what I'm doing. So Luigi's out here somewhere. He's next to a fountain. Is there a fountain up there? Yeah, Mario Odyssey is a huge game, I guess. I guess Nintendo Switch is really the era that Nintendo decided to start. Whoops. I didn't mean to be in here. Nintendo decided to really start experimenting with, like, open world games. Where Odyssey had more of an open world feel to it, and Breath of the Wild, I know, is more open world based. I've actually never played Breath of the Wild yet, though I do have a copy of it. There's a fountain over there, but Luigi's not there either. Look at that photo. Well, he's not in the fountain, he's in a tree. And there's boulders rolling past. Whoops. Hello, Breeder Therapy. Welcome back. That's fine that you had to disappear. It's all good. We actually had quite a lot of people watching by the end of the last stream. I will say real quick that I've been really pleasantly surprised by, like, just viewer turnout and, like, the new people that we've been getting in the Digits crew lately. Like, I was looking at my stats just before I started stream, which isn't something I'd normally do, but I was just curious because I've just gotten so many more new people lately. And in the past month, I've gotten, like, 16 new followers, which is pretty huge as far as my stats go, because I'm only, like, at 130 something right now. Like, for someone who just has mostly played obscure games up to this point in my streams. And also, considering that, like, I've never gone for affiliate because I just don't care about, like, monetizing my streams at all, which means that I probably don't get any boost from, like, algorithms or related channels or anything like that on Twitch, because Nintendo's not going to boost any channel they're not going to make money from. So, really, all my viewership just comes from, I guess, like, word of mouth or from people just searching the games they want to watch. So it's been really cool to see new people tuning in. And then Grace is being too nice in the chat. Alright, now that I've been talking too much, I need to focus on actually finding Luigi so we can get something done in this stream, man. What am I doing? Running in circles, bouncing off walls. Ridiculous. I got stuck on honey just now. Dude, I gotta find my brother. Where's my brother, dude? I am not seeing any fountains around here. Nor am I seeing boulders. So this location is probably completely useless to me. I'm gonna re-enter the level. I don't think you need to tell me hot, cold. I'm just barely paying attention to what I'm doing and need to focus. I mean, I guess, Luggager, if you want to tell me something, you can at least tell me that this is, in fact, the level where Luigi is, right? I would assume so. Going off this picture, I'm pretty sure this is the level we're supposed to be in, right? Okay, cool. With that confirmed, I think I'll, whoops, yes. This is the kingdom of the bees. Bee Kingdom. There's one up back there. I think I really need that though, honestly. Alright, I'm gonna go quiet for a moment, because I can't seem to talk and play video games at the same time, evidently. I guess more than anything I need to look for a tree, because that's where Luigi actually is. Oh. Hmm? Oh, yes, yes, yes. You're telling me to go to your queen. The lack of camera control in this game bothers me sometimes. What was this way? No, wait, I already went this way earlier, didn't I? Totally wasn't over there. Alright. That was dangerous. Alright, so there's that comment a moment ago from Luggager that if I keep spinning, I can totally just keep going up this hill, which is nice. Whoops. Out of fly. Alright, we made it. Yeah, I guess I'm like very like, as you can see with what I'm doing right here, I really like having the camera behind me like at all times. Like one thing that's held up really well to me about like the N64 Zelda games is that you can always just push this button to recenter the camera behind you. Actually, I think you can do this in Mario Galaxy as well, but I don't know, I just like having camera control and being able to like always turn the camera to look at what I want to look at. So it's really frustrating for me when the game's just like, nope, you've completely lost control. Camera's not in your hands right now. Can I run up like this railing right here to, looks like I can. Gotta be slow and steady about it, though. Oh, there's Luigi. I see him. Dude, right there, bro. What are you doing on that tree, dude? What are you doing on that tree? Get down from there. God, were you a cat, man? Down from there. Look, that bug's gonna get you, dude. Bro, what are you doing? What are you... Do I need to be a bee to help you down? Bro, I found you. Get down, dude. Just drop, man. What are you doing? Bonk. There you go. You're down. Ah, Nissan. Ow, ouch. Oh, hey, big bro. でかい虫はもういなくなった。じゃあ、パワーストーンを持って早く帰ろう。Oh, is that big bug gone now? Alright, well, take the star and let's go home. Yeah. Luigi. Mario. Big Luigi energy. That was funny. I was like, how am I going to get him down from here? I realized you just bonk him on the head and knock him down. That's an interesting one, because some of these other Luigi levels, you just kind of found him, or he'd be like in a cage or something. But here, he's hiding kind of on the back side of that tree, so you can't really see him unless you're on that hill. And you have to like forcibly knock him down. Yeah, he does say big bro. He says Nissan, which I guess no, I guess it's confirmed that Mario's the older one. I feel like in English, anytime there's like an interaction with Luigi, he just says brother or bro or something like that, like in the Paper Mario games. But the Japanese language like doesn't have like an age-neutral term for like brothers and sisters. It's always older or younger brother or sister. So in Japanese, it makes it obvious that Luigi is calling Mario his big brother. Alright, I guess we can take these 1-ups, since this guy's gonna keep hounding me with that letter beeping sound. I guess I haven't been translating everything that's been shown on screen today, but we're getting like the same letters and the same text over and over. Alright, so now that we beat that Luigi level, we can go back to the galaxies and this last dome up here. As soon as I stop falling off ledges, that is. But that got us another 1-up, so we can act like I meant to do that, right? I just really wanted that 1-up and wanted to get it in like a really swag way. Older Sibs are not always more responsible. Grace is speaking from lived experience. Like a water break. Alright, so we can start with this level, the Loop Ocean Galaxy. Loop Ocean Galaxy. Is this another tilt surfing galaxy? I don't remember. This level definitely looks familiar to me. Like, I definitely remember being in this level, like, the last time I played this game in, like, high school. Umi no Gyangu o Oe. This level is called Chase the Ocean Gang. Mario the Menace? Well, I think we're about to chase some menaces. Oh, those dudes look like menaces indeed. You know what that looks like? That looks like the bad guys from Freddy Fish. From the Humongous Month. Yes. Gyangu. Nantoka nanne Nantoka nanne ka. The gang, what's up with them? Gyangu wa oyogi ga hayai kara na. The gang swims so fast. Kora oyogi de shoubu suru ka? I think we could get them in a game of shell surfing or shell swimming. Power Stoneを探しに来たのですが、今はそれどころじゃないようです。I came here looking for power stars, but there's no way I can do that right now. ここはループオーシャン。でも今は海のギャングが邪魔して遊べないんだ。This place is the Loop Ocean, but right now the Ocean Gang are wreaking havoc, and now we can't play here at all. Oops. ZL de mogure wasurenna. You can dive with ZL, don't forget it. Oh, Captain Toad is here. Is he gonna play his victory theme? It's not. Are ga umi no gyangu ka. Wait, when they're saying Gyangu, are they saying gang, or is that the name of, like... Gyangu isn't the name of an animal in Japanese, is it? Check that real quick. I'm not very good at, like, the names of, like, ocean animals in Japanese, because there are just so many. No, it definitely means gang. Okay, I'm just making sure. Hello, Shinji. Welcome back. Oh, there's split opinions on the difficulty of this level in chat. あれが海のギャングか。こうなったら私がガツンと一発。So that over there is the Ocean Gang. Well, I need to, while I'm here with my dictionary tab open. I think he's saying, like, if I tried to take him on, I'd be like obliterated instantly. Basically, he's basically saying you get eaten if you try to pick a fight with that guy. Alright, so what are we gonna do about this dude exactly? Koko kara saki wa dare mo inai desu. There's no one over this way. Alright, I guess we need to just go, I said something about shell swimming. Could we find a shell? Should we just go talk to this dude directly first? I don't like the way he's grinning at everyone, so we're gonna sound this guy out. The golf ball minigame things, yeah, we did all of the green stars yesterday, and the one where you're on top of the star ball, that one was giving me the hardest time out of all those. I died probably like 10 times in that level. Alright, Nanda ome! Penguin domo no nakama ka? Who the hell are you? Are you friends with those penguin kids? Kono umi o kaishite hoshii nara, ore sama no dasu ringo o yatsu kugutte miro. If you want to have this ocean back, then you're gonna swim through all 8 rings that I pull out for you. All right, so we gotta really test our swimming coordination here. Whoops, gotta dive. We probably need to do this quick enough too, right? We can't fall behind. So if I grab a shell, I can probably swim a bit faster, keep up with this dude. I'm going a little too fast, actually. I might run right into him. Whoop! It seems like I'm staying behind him. Whoops! Except I got yeeted. Alright. Gotta get back on track quick. Shoot! Camera! Please! Camera! Please! Alright. Oh god, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, there's one right there. Can we do this? Alright, there's another shell. Alright, I think we're good. I think we've caught up. Oh, I'm about to get crushed though, jeez. Alright, that's the last one. Oh, I was just gonna throw a star out for me. We don't have to talk to him anymore. That's it. Oh, he got beached. Ningen no kusei ni yaru janai ka. Otoko no yakusoku da. Umi wa jiyuu ni tsukatte kure. Let's see. How do I translate that first thing you just said? He's saying something to the effect of, well, I guess he's basically saying goddamn human is basically what he's saying. You goddamn human? Alright, well, a man's promise is a man's promise. You use this ocean as you please. I'm not planning to do Super Mario Galaxy 2 because I'm playing this version of Super Mario Galaxy on the Switch. On the Mario All-Stars collection, and I don't have a Nintendo Wii here with me in Japan currently, which is, you know, the only way you'd be able to play Mario Galaxy unless you like emulated it. But when it comes to like console games, I just prefer to play them on the console. I don't know how I feel about Wii emulators and like their motion control stuff. So the answer to that is no, I guess. I've actually never played Mario Galaxy 2. I never got around to playing it growing up either. Oh, there's a Comet Star out here already? It's kind of frustrating they didn't bother porting Mario Galaxy 2 and the All-Stars pack for some reason. I have no idea why. I don't know if they just wanted to do a trilogy of games and not include a 4th. It's strange to me that they didn't bother putting Mario Galaxy 2 into this collection. Oh gosh, the next level is a Shadow Mario race. interesting. I've actually never tried a Wii emulator before, other than the time that my friend Nick and I tried to do it with with New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and we ran into a bunch of control issues trying to work out like the motion control stuff that we were doing. But also the main reason why I'm streaming this game right now is because I wanted to finally complete all the games in the 3D All-Stars collection. So I think I'm kind of done playing Mario games for a while after I finish this Galaxy playthrough. I guess I haven't really put too much thought into what I'll play after Galaxy's finished. I mean, I've been progressing through this game a lot faster than I thought I would. So we'll see. And I also just have to consider that, you know, got a couple months left in Japan before... Oh, I was racing to it. I thought we were racing like all the way across the ocean. I didn't realize that. I was trying to go toward an actual star. Where was that star located? I need to pay attention. Where was the star? Wait, where is it? I can't even... Oops. Something through the shell because I thought he was grabbing it. Alright, I guess I need to pay attention to where he's going. I lost track of him. Oh, it's up there. Alright, well, now I don't have a shell. Alright, well, we're losing this one, but... Oh, there's literally arrows telling you where to go. What was I doing? My god. See, I think the problem with these streams is that... This sounds silly, but I'm not used to having people in chat, like, actively saying stuff while I play the games, and so I'm getting distracted. And paying more attention to talking to chat than I am playing the game. I did go directly past the arrows. I was too busy talking about what I was going to play next. Alright, well, fuck this attempt. Let's try again. Yeah, that's the funny thing about races in these Mario games. That after you lose a race, you just die from embarrassment. Which, I guess, you know, probably should die from embarrassment after I literally moved right past the giant arrows going in the opposite direction. As all of my viewers either laughed or cringed. Dude, I really... Bumping into him like that is really annoying. Now, this time I know not to throw that shell. Yeah, I don't know why he bothered surfacing over here. Why is that a thing that he does? Oh, whoops, I missed a boost there. Oh, star's right over here. Alright, there we go. That's not even that difficult. I was just being silly. Hello, Vlad. Welcome back. Yeah, I guess he gives you a little bit of leeway there by surfacing instead of taking those boosts and staying underwater. Alright, 75 stars. Keep going on this galaxy. What time? Oh my god, it's almost 9:30 already. I started too late. Sold Penguinace. Alright, now we're racing with penguins. This level is called Run for Your Life, Penguin Race. Now, when they say run for your life, are we racing through the ocean again, or are we racing on land this time? So what is this dude up to? Holdai wa kansei made jikan ga kakarimasu. Shoushou omachi o. Holdai. Does that mean a cannon? That's what that means, right? It's gonna take a little bit longer to it's gonna take some time to finish the cannon. Wait just a little bit longer. That's just explaining how to swim. Looks like the gang is back. いいことを教えてやろう。水中のリングをくぐるとスピードアップするぜ。Oh, well, we kind of figured that out with the Shadow Mario race. He says, oh, I'll teach you something nice. If you swim through the rings underwater, you'll get a speed boost. We kind of learned that from the Comet Star already, though. I think Digits is our senpai. What's the most difficult thing about Japanese grammar? I guess because of how long I've been studying Japanese, like, grammatical concepts kind of make sense to me at this point, but like, I guess I would say grammatically and just with the language in general, the hardest thing for me now is keigo, which is like honorifics, like polite, formal, like business Japanese. Like, I can hold like casual conversations just fine and everything, and you can get like a lot of practice with like casual conversations, but like polite business Japanese is like basically another language entirely that's like a lot more complicated, and like words become a lot longer and verbs are formed differently. So keigo is super difficult, and for that reason I don't think even now, having passed like the highest level of the Japanese proficiency test, I still would not be able to do like a super serious job interview in Japanese just because of how difficult the formal language is. I don't know. I guess I also just don't like talking to like superiors, just coming from a workplace of like boomers who like despise me. So speaking in formal settings in Japanese is just not fun compared to more casual conversation. Alright, so what are we doing here? Who are we racing against? Race the shields, hey, let's race, 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 race. Well, who do I talk to race? Who wants to race me? Is it one of the penguins? Penguin Asu. Boku wa katemasen deshita. I wasn't able to beat the penguins at a race. This one is standing still? No. It's telling me how to swim. What about you? Oh, here we go. Penguin Asu o surusuru hajimeru zo. Omae mo yaru. Dude, don't call me omae. That's rude. Penguin race is about to start. You want in? Yeah, let's do it. Yossha! Shoubu da! Alright, let's go. Oh, whoops. It wasn't underwater. Alright, take the shell to get that speed boost. Dude, this isn't like Mario Kart where I can just throw this and it locks on and take somebody out. Whoops. This isn't that bad. These penguins aren't all that fast. Just need to make sure I don't drown, I guess. Oh good, that thing doesn't go down all the way. Oh, I just hit a speed bump there though. I guess we've seen this whole course already with the shark. I can't even tell how far behind me everybody is, so I think we have a pretty good lead. Alright, is this the goal right here? Yeah! We even beat the best time, first try. 1分17秒76かやるな。じゃあ、 チャンピオンには金メダルだ. Alright, you did it in 1 minute 1 minute 17.76 seconds. Alright, here's a gold medal for the champion. First try. Whose emote is that? Greg Chun VA. Chun Chun. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Oh, we unlocked another thick star outside. It's the first time we've seen one of those in a while. And considering we have like over 2,000 star bits, we can probably feed this dude. If he wants more star bits than we currently have, I would be concerned. Kilarin, ne, soko no hito, star piece motte nai? Sparkle, Sparkle, hey, you there, you got some star pieces? Star pieces tabetai na, ippai tabetai na. I want to eat some star pieces, lots and lots of star pieces. Kilarin, star piece hoshii. Senko tabetara daihenshin. Sparkle, Sparkle, I want some star pieces. If I eat 1,000 of them, I'm going to transform. Alright, we can definitely cover the 1,000 that he's asking for. Oops, wrong button. Kita kita kita! Onaka ippai! Ja, harikitte itte miyou! Alright, I'm so full. Alright, here we go. Henshin, transform. Briotherapy, are you rating the taste of the star characters in this game? That's kind of morbid. Alright, this is the Sandoriba Galaxy, Sand River Galaxy. It's another desert level, isn't it? Oskina kinoko meshiagare. Eat your favorite mushroom. Oh, Grace is still here. Kinoko ageru. Oh, this isn't a desert galaxy, it's a... Oh my god, what is going on here? This is a... everything galaxy. A ship, booze, quicksand, electric currents. This level's just a mess. Whoops, just missed him. Alright, I need this dude to stop shooting me, so I'm just gonna do that. And then I'm gonna promptly die as soon as I try to kill him. Kinoko da. Alright, it'd be nice if I could take this dude out. No? Alright, well, I tried. Oh, alright, so we can take a bee suit or a boo suit. I think the boo is probably going to help us get across this level better. Plus, it's been a while since we had this power-up. We've only seen this in, like, one level so far. Actually, why would they put the bee there? It's just a trick, I guess. Oh my god. Those boos won our digits. Did you see that? Those boos are getting horny down on Main Street for Mario's boo form. There we go. Oh, well, cool. Underestimated that jump. Let's eat a star. Well, alright, I have 76 of those, so we're well stocked there. But my stars aren't really, like, alive, supposedly. Whoops. Alright, so these boos want our digits, and if they touch us, we're basically dead. And if we move into the light, we're also dead. And if we get hit by a bubble, we're probably also dead. So just hazards everywhere. But if we play it safe here by the wall, then I guess we can make it through okay. What is going on here? Take a look around. If the camera would let me do that. Alright. So we have an invincibility star. And it looks like we need to run through a minefield, basically, in a limited time. Oh, this is a really narrow road right here. Oh, I just missed that backup star. Can we make it? No, but I whoa, oh, can we not move fast enough without the invincibility? It looks like we can't. Can we get this other one then? No, it's like totally out of range, isn't it? Oh, never mind, we're fine. Yeah, you get... Oh. So I had to say, you get a speed boost from that star, so it looks like we can't even... like, run against the current of the, this orbit without it. Are you kidding me, dude? Alright, well... I tried. Not like this, indeed. Man, if Justin was watching right now... he'd be having a field day with clips, wouldn't he? Let's try to get that second one. There we go. Dude, you cannot... Alright, you had to keep running. You can't spin to recover. I've picked up on that. Because if you spin, you're still in place. You're like locked in place when you spin. Which means you... God, that's so stupid, man. Unbelievable. Alright. Shoot, try again. I'm gonna wait out that gap right there because I'm so done with it. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me, can't get fooled again. There we go. I just need to be confident in the jumps. Can't worry about spinning to recover because it's not an option here. And thank God for gravity on the planet because I would have fallen there. There we go. There's the star. See, at least the people in chat with me tonight can laugh with me about this, unlike that one time. And I was surprised I didn't get more random new viewers during the Mario 64 playthrough, to be honest. I guess that game's just so oversaturated with players on Twitch, but... back when I played Mario 64 on stream, like last year, there was just this one, like, infamous moment where a dude found my channel watching me play that game and literally stuck around for like half the stream just to like insult me and what I was doing in the game. He didn't even follow me in the end. He literally just like stayed for like a half hour or so being like, bro, you're so cringe, dude. Oh my god, I can't believe you failed that. Wow, how could you fall there? What are you doing? Cringe gameplay, bro. And I'm like, trying to be nice, but at the same time I'm like, dude, like, this is a casual playthrough. I'm not a speedrunner. I've told you that multiple times. What's up with this dude? He never came back, though. Even through the rest of that Mario 64 playthrough. But all the people who watch my channel now are nice, so that's good. I don't need people being negative in the Digits crew. Even if the dude did follow me, I would be like, dude, if you're gonna come back to my channel, you gotta play nice, man. We're not having that here. Oh, you know what? I do remember this star, because I remember having a really hard time with it. Like, navigating this level when I played this years ago. So this one, there's silver stars, right? And you gotta get each of them. I think I see one over there. So the idea here is you had to find this 5 silver stars, and it's basically a scavenger hunt around this level. I mean, like, I get mad at video games, I guess. Like, I had a couple angry moments in Mario 64 and Sunshine, but, like, that's just, like, you know, when it comes to getting annoyed at, like, a video game, it's more of just, like, an impulsive thing when, like, something goes wrong, but I'm not gonna get, like, super, like, mad and yelling at people in chat for being rude to me. Like, if people are leaving insulting comments in, like, a text chat, I can just time them out and it's not a big deal, so. Can I make this flight right here? I might need to retain this bee suit, right? I'm guessing I might need to, like, fly to certain spots in the level, so I'm gonna make sure I have the bee power-up intact. Whoops. There's a thick star over here, too. Is this a secret star this way, or is this part of the level I'm currently on? Oh, there's a cannon here, too. Oh, well, the cannon leads us to a silver star. Alright, so the text says, oops, it disappeared, but it just said aim with motion control and press A to fire. Digits is the best. People are being too nice today. Alright, so what's up with this dude? Is he leading us to a silver star, or is he just here for something completely off track? It's 40 star bits. How many do I have right now? 30, 31. I feel like if I look off in the distance, I can probably find some. Yeah, like that. There we go, there's the 40. Alright, let's make sure I don't waste these like I did in that one stream. See, there we go. I agree that Grace is the best. I can agree with that statement like that. Atarashi hoshi ga umareta. A new star was born. Oh no, it's one of these puzzles. Is there a silver star this way, or is this just something completely unrelated? I guess we can find out, even if we're going to a different star over here. We haven't done much in this level yet, so it's not a big deal if we have to start the silver star stuff again. So what is over here? Oh, this is something completely different, isn't it? Alright, so the trick here is just never stop moving and always be ready to turn yourself around. In fact, I think I kind of played this wrong. Yeah, I'm not really where I need to be right now, but that's fine, we can make it work. Shoot. Shoot! Alright. Especially because I have the bee. Let's do a little gliding. This isn't really the way you're meant to do this. You're supposed to probably turn at more points than I did. Oh my god, what did I do there? Alright, I made it work, but that was totally not the ideal strategy. Oh yeah, this was a totally different star. That has nothing to do with the star I came here for. Yeah, if you do that the right way, you probably shouldn't even need to jump across gaps like that. I think you just need to turn in certain spots and you can work your way all the way around. Those kinds of like movement, like step panel puzzles are really interesting. And I think we'll be seeing more of them in coming levels. Alright, so let's go back to that silver star. What time is it? We can definitely leave this star in this one galaxy here, if nothing else. Never know. I don't think there was a song playing there. I think it really is just a doot 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 doot, like going up a scale. I don't think it plays like an actual melody like those notes usually do. Alright, so let's start this scavenger hunt again. All the best digits gathered here. The Digits crew. Gonna try out a new demo today. Is in like a demo of a game. Right. Oh, this level is actually still unlocked. That's cool. But we need to be here. Oh my god, the blue star is so confused. Alright, let go of that. That was not the right angle to try to grab that blue star. A rhythm game about dreams, interesting. I've heard of Rhythm Heaven before, but I've never played it, but like... I have played some rhythm games like well, I guess Rhythm Heaven is a different concept, right? But the last kind of like, well, so those aren't even rhythm games. But the thing I thought of hearing the idea of a rhythm game is games like Symphony and what is it called? Audio Surf? Where it's those games that like... the level design is based around actual music playing from like your music library on your computer. Like Symphony is a game that's like an arcade style shoot 'em up where like the movement of the enemies is based on like the volume and rhythm of the music, the song that you're playing, and then Audio Surf is kind of a similar concept. Those games are pretty cool. It's cool to be able to play a video game just around based on whatever like music you normally listen to. Like I'll just like import my music library into a game like that and just play a level through like every song on like an album, like one song after the other. But I don't think Rhythm Heaven is that concept. I think Rhythm Heaven is something totally different. For rhythm games though, I used to play Guitar Hero and Rock Band a lot growing up, and I've been having like big nostalgia for those lately. I think honestly, like when I like when I have to like live with my parents temporarily, like moving back to the US, I think I'm totally just gonna boot up Guitar Hero 1 and 2 on the PlayStation 2, and my parents will like be totally judging me, whoops, for playing games that I haven't played since like middle school. And if I can, I'd love to track down a copy of Guitar Hero 3 on PlayStation 2, because I had Guitar Hero 3 on Xbox 360, but Haven't played that in years because our Xbox 360 we had at the time broke, but still have a working PlayStation 2, and the controller that we have for PS2 still works. So if I could find like Guitar Hero 3, or even the others like Aerosmith and World Tour for PS2, I'd be totally down to just relive the Guitar Hero games. I still have a working copy of Rock Band with controllers for the Wii as well. What do I think about Gen Z, as in just like Zoomers, like in general? Let me see, there's probably wait, what's up here? Can we go up this tree or just down? Oh, there's totally stuff up here, isn't it? In general, I mean, I don't. They're just another generation of people trying to get by and find their place in the world, I guess. But it's kind of crazy for me. I feel like I'm like 26, like almost 27 now, and like it's getting weird to a point in my life where, you know, like growing up, you look up like the info on like any celebrity, and they're like, you know, born in whatever year, they're this many years older than you. And now I'm getting to a point where there's like a lot of musicians and actors who are like world famous who are younger than me now, and that's kind of a weird feeling. Just knowing that, you know, like, I don't know, like movie stars like Tom Holland and such are like actually a couple years older than me. And it's, oh gosh, I lost my B power up. And another weird thing to me is that like, where am I headed next? I need to like reorient myself here. Is that just with how fast technology has evolved in like the last like 20 years, it's like people who are only like a couple years younger than me have grown up in like a totally technologically different environment. Like, thinking back to like when I was a senior in high school, the friends I had that were freshmen who are only 3 years younger than me, like their experience even being in like middle school is completely different. Because I was born at like the very end of like the millennial generation, I guess, and like from what I remember, like starting high school, like when I started high school, most people did not have smartphones, and having an iPhone was like, whoops, like a super cool thing. Like if you were that guy in the friend group that had an iPhone, people would be like, whoa, oh, you need to be beetling on those clouds, don't you? So if you had an iPhone, you were like the cool guy, and people wanted to like play around with your iPhone. But by my senior year, like over half of the students had smartphones, and it was like a big change in those 3 years. And so that was a thing for me. It's like when I was like a freshman in high school, like hardly anybody had smartphones. But then there were like the other kids who, like when they started middle school, they didn't have smartphones, but then by the end of middle school, like everybody did. So it's just like such a huge change. And like the evolution of like social media platforms as well. Like I've never been on social media because I think social media is like dumb, but like Facebook was just becoming a big thing when I was like starting high school. And then all the other big platforms like Instagram and Snapchat and whatever else were all developing as I was in high school, and now they're like obviously like a huge thing everywhere for like everyone. So it's crazy to think that like kids as young as like 10 years old have been part of those social media platforms for basically their entire childhood, and it has kind of scary implications for them, and like they're just the way they understand the world and the way they relate to their peers and stuff. Like, technology makes life a lot more convenient, but also puts a lot of pressure on, like, young people especially. Like, Zoomer and Alpha generation age kids. Alright, I need to focus on the game again and what I'm doing here. First of all, I think I need to become a bee again. Also, is this where I'm meant to be over here, or... Let me just work my way, like, back around. Yeah, I also wasn't like as spoiled as most of the kids at my high school, so like I never had a car throughout high school, and I didn't get a smartphone until my sophomore year of college. So I was kind of the odd man out in that sense too. Like I had just like crappy like non-smartphones like all throughout high school. And I don't know, like in a way it's like even though it would have been cool to have I mean I had an iPod Touch throughout high school though, and that was like basically everything about a smartphone except like being an actual phone and also be connected to the internet everywhere you go. Because on an iPod you at least need Wi-Fi to be able to use the internet. So you wouldn't just be able to have like constant like access to maps or be able to do anything on the internet like anywhere you are. But I at least had that, but I don't know, like even though... Oh, I actually missed a star over here. As convenient as smartphones are, like, I don't know, it almost does feel like a blessing looking back that I didn't have that. That I got through, like, most of my teenage years without that, like, dependency on smartphones, I guess. I don't know, I said before on, like, Nick's streams, I think, that, like, the more convenient life... Oh, I think the last star's in that treasure chest, actually. The more convenient life gets, the more things that people find to complain about. Like, people just get, like, a sense of entitlement that they need to get everything all the time, have constant access to everything, and can we pick this up as a bee or no? Do we have to be a regular Mario to pick up a shell? I guess so. Oh, I thought a star was in here. I guess I was wrong. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, as great as smartphones are, you just have to not get caught up in the trap of like immediate gratification. The last star's over there. I see it. I don't know. I guess a good example is like the way like I relate to music. I guess because like I'm really big on music, and like compared to the way some people listen to music, like I love music streaming, I use like Spotify and such, but I feel like having instant access to like all the music in the world makes you appreciate like new music releases or new discoveries a little bit less, because you can just jump from one song or one artist to the next like all the time. Whereas growing up, I was like buying CDs, and I would really make the most of like every music release that I got. And obviously you could use like iTunes and stuff back then too, but, or like YouTube to listen to music, but I like collecting physical media, so I would always just like buy the CDs. And you know, I'd only buy like new music every now and then, so it made me really have to appreciate what I bought, because I would just buy like, you know, 2 or 3 or 4 CDs at a time and really spend like the next couple weeks or months or whatever listening to them, learning every song title, a lot of the lyrics in a lot of cases. Like a lot of bands that I grew up on in high school, like I could name like every track on those albums in order, probably, like albums like Nirvana's Nevermind and that kind of thing. How do I get to that hill over there exactly? Oh, this takes me back to the beginning. How do I get over there? Let me just look at the path. Oh, wait a minute, you swim over there, don't you? Oh, yeah, okay, alright, I see it. I'm talking too much and not always staying focused on where I need to be going. But yeah, I guess the point I was making is that like Spotify is a good example of like immediate gratification, and it makes me realize that I kind of miss just being able to like appreciate music in the way that I did growing up on like listening to like entire albums at a time and getting to know and appreciate all of the music that I had access to. Wait, how do I... Hold on. Let me look at this again. There's a current going over to that planet in the center. it's flowing from the top of this cage. Oh, it's flowing from here. You just hop in and then... Oh, duh. They're there that whole time. But yeah, I do agree that like streaming services give you access to like so much music in like a really incredible way. I mean, like in the year 2020 during like the COVID lockdown and stuff, I started getting to like new genres of music and probably discovered like dozens of artists within like a 2-month period. Just from like listening to daily mixes and stuff. And wait, so we got all the stars, now what? I was looking at chat for a second when I grabbed that last star. Oh, it's over here. We're done. Okay, I'm finished. I need to stop talking and pay attention to what's actually going on in the game. We can... Alright, we play for a little bit longer. A little bit longer. 79 stars. I feel like we gotta end with at least like 80 stars, right? Alright, now Justin's here. Now if I do anything super embarrassing, Justin's gonna clip it. So I have to really pay attention to what I'm doing now, right? Alright, so we have only one more galaxy before the boss stage. I mean, the boss stage is only 1 grand star and we could do that, but I feel like I'd rather just do the galaxy first. Oh, is this like the toy galaxy? Okay, this one's a cool level. I don't remember. It might be hard too. I don't remember, but just the concept of this is super cool. So I'm gonna do this one. Toy Boxu Galaxy, the toy box galaxy. Oh, Justin's been here since I started. Digits exposed. Hashtag digits exposed. Alright, first level is called Kotetsu Mao Mecha Koopa. Mecha Koopa the Iron Wizard, I guess? The Metal Wizard? The Iron Giant. That's not what it's called. It's called the Wizard. Alright, so we're playing this whole level across these toys. This is kind of like with this train too. It's like the toy box level in Paper Mario. The original Paper Mario in N64. It's gotta hop on. I like trains. How is homosexuality in Japan? I mean, that's not something I can answer from personal experience. I mean, I've known some, like, queer or LGBT, like, other English teachers on my time on this program, but I don't really know much about their, like, experience with that either, but... From what I understand of, like, LGBT rights in Japan, it's just that like Japan is not like a religious country at all, but there's such an emphasis on like sameness and not standing out in Japan that like LGBT rights are quite far behind for that reason. Like in large part, like being like LGBT in Japan is, I guess, just like largely ignored or kind of shamed in a way, I guess. I guess one example I can think of is that I was talking to an elderly coworker who's like in her 60s, and she's like a big fan of Queen, right? And Queen was like the band Queen, and they were a popular topic around the time that the Bohemian Rhapsody movie came out. And I think my coworker had a question about the phrase "come out," not as in come out of the closet, but as in like this video game came out in 2007, like that kind of use of that phrase. And I explained to her, oh, it means like released, like it released that year. And she told me like, oh, when I heard the word come out, it made me think of coming out, because that's a thing we say in Japanese. And I was like, oh yeah, that's a phrase that's said in English too. And she's like, that means like Freddie Mercury, for example, he like had to come out, right? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, I don't know, just what I took away from that conversation is that she was using the phrase coming out to like relate to Freddie Mercury, but she would not actually say like the word gay or bisexual, as if that was just like too shameful to mention. And I think that should give you an impression of like how queer people are perceived, at least by like elderly people, I guess, because this is an example of somebody I was talking to is, you know, a woman in her 60s who has lived in the countryside her whole life. I think that younger people in the major city areas are like a lot more accepting of people who are different. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we've unscrewed that star. And now I need gravity to save me, but it didn't. Probably need to go around. But yeah, I think as far as like LGBT rights go in Japan, like I think there has been progress made in some ways. I haven't really followed up on the subject, but I think at least in some like major cities of Japan, or like prefectures, like the equivalent of states in Japan, are, I think, adopting or considering policies of like basically legal recognition of like same-sex relationships. Because I think, as you can expect, historically there's been like discrimination against like gay couples in terms of like getting housing as a cohabiting couple, or like hospital visitation rights and that kind of thing. But I think that progress is being made in that area, but I'm not totally sure. I'm not too knowledgeable. Oh, there's the Spring Mario. I've been waiting for this one. This is the first time we're seeing this, right? Nanpo... Bane? Bane Mario ni natta. Bane, does that mean, like, bounce? Timing yoku Bを押して boyoyon. So I say boyoyoing in Japanese, boyoyon. Alright, you became... Is this called Spring Mario? Or is it called Bounce Mario? Or something like that in English. I don't remember. You became Bounce Mario. Press B with good timing to do a boyoyoing, like so. Yeah, this is why I was looking forward to this level. This is like my favorite power-up in this game too. It's such a weird concept. That's right, I can still ground pound with this too. Why do you feel like I'm gonna get overexcited and die? Probably because I totally am going to get overexcited and die. Stay tuned. Oh my god, lasers. Oh, I just lost my power up too. Can I get rid of this dude? Can I get rid of this dude? Please? No? Alright, I guess that dude is here to stay, so we probably just have to avoid him. Actually, can I... Maybe if I ground pound on him as the spring, would that work? Or should I just completely ignore this dude and just keep going? Man. Bruh. Come on, please. Just stay ahead, stay ahead, stay ahead. Dude! Oh my god, ridiculous. Enough of this dude. What if I could get... No, that's... I was saying what if I make that jump from over here, but that looks like a pretty risky jump. And I suppose if I'm trying to prove a point about not getting overexcited and dying, then that's probably not the way to go. Just avoid the path laser. There we go. Alright, we're good, we're good. As long as I don't fall down. Like bouncing off the wall right there. Oh my god, there's a dude. Alright, I didn't get overexcited and die. We're good, we're good. We're good. Looks like we still need to do more stuff with the spring over here, though. Are these all just star bits? Alright, so we need to boyoing into this jar, I think. Oh my god, we can get crushed there. Alright, I guess I got too excited. Oh gosh, hiccups, hold on. Alright, looks like we don't have a spring over here, so... Alright, we need to get on this dude without getting crushed. Or letting him push us off the ledge, either. Oh, I think we need to, fix all the loose screws on this robot. Or loosen these. They have this clip, Digitsbby streaming Super Mario Galaxy. Oops. Yeah, I have links turned off for non-mods just because, you know, like, if non-mod users come in and have access to links, then that can be a bit of a problem, so. I can probably find that clip later, though. Was that the clip of me getting crushed by the steamroller? It probably was, right? Whoops, don't fall. Oh, that looks a bit scary with that claw arm. Oh, that's not where we're supposed to go, though. We're supposed to go this way. Oh no, the arrow is literally pointing us onto this, so this is the place to be, I guess. Oh, we have gravity on our side, though, here. Oh, this is actually a cool concept with running along the side of the arm. Why is there a bat here? Only I can make embarrassed digits play streaming. Don't make me demote you, Justin. Whoops, probably needed that spring, didn't I? Alright, let's get rid of this dude then. Out of here. Oh god, another one of these dudes. Alright, do I still need the spring? Whoops, get up there, please! Alright, actually, it looks like... Alright. I probably need the spring to get up there anyway. Because I saw a whole set of stacked, like stone rings up there, which I need the spring to be able to break through. Gotta get back up here and get past this guy. Quickly, if I can just get a bounce. There we go. Oops. Didn't quite aim that right. Whoops, I overshot that. Should just press ground pound and my shadow went over the stones. Like that. And oh my god, I hit the self-destruct button. Oh dude, we can save Spring Mario to get the star too. Let's bounce onto the... Oh, well. I didn't bounce onto it, but I bounced going upwards into it. Alright, so I hate to do this when we just started this galaxy, but there's multiple stars left in the Toy Box Galaxy, and it's getting kind of late. We just hit the 80 star mark, so I think we're going to have to call it here before we finish the galaxy we're on, but we can pick up with the rest of this galaxy on the next stream. This is one of my favorite galaxies in the game, though, so I'm glad we finally got to it. But we're 80 stars in, which means we are 2/3 of the way done with the game in terms of star count. So let me go find somebody on Twitch to raid, and we can end it there. I should mention, depending on how things go tomorrow, I might not be streaming tomorrow evening, because Grace and I and other people in our community might have plans tomorrow evening, depending on how the weather is. But I will, I think, definitely be back for a stream on Friday, and I think depending on time, we can probably make this Friday evening stream a longer one like we did last week. Or I can push for a longer stream and see how much farther we can get with that. Alright, so for rating... Oh, I see that Secret Lunchbox is still live. And his stream title says this is his last comfy stream before 24-hour mega stream. I don't know when that is. Is he doing like a mega stream this weekend or some other time, sometime? Right now he's in... I think that's Photoshop, making what looks like Lunchbox emotes. But it's been a while since we raided Secret Lunchbox. I think it's been a while since he's been live at the same time as us. So I think we'll go raid him tonight, even though we have other friends of the show live tonight as well. Like Barnaby James is live too, and he's playing Kirby, but we'll raid Secret Lunchbox for tonight. So let me think of a raid message based on everything that's happened tonight. I'm just seeing what people have said in chat. I don't know, does anybody have an idea for a raid message? Keep in mind the guy we're raiding can read Japanese, so I suppose we could say something in Japanese as well. Boyoyoing or something like that. Here, I have an idea since I mentioned the mushroom thing earlier, because there was like a mushroom level. We can go with a Japanese raid message, because Lunchbox will probably find this funny. Let's find a mushroom emoji. Alright, so the raid message tonight will be Kinoko ageru, which means I'll give you a mushroom. It's sort of a joke between me and Grace because it's like a really weird looking sticker on a messaging app. But Kinoko ageru. You can use an emote of your choice for the second emote. Keep the mushroom for the first one, but instead of oh my dog, you can use something else if you like. But yeah, the raid message will be Kinoko ageru, which means I'll give you a mushroom. And we are going to raid Secret Lunchbox. This channel is intended for mature audiences. Alright, so thank you to everybody who tuned in during tonight's stream. Like I said earlier, it's been super cool to have more regular viewers in chat lately. I've gotten like a crazy increase in followers lately, just from, I guess, from playing Wonder Song and Mario Galaxy, and from people that we've raided lately following me back and tuning into streams. So it's been a really cool thing to see, and I appreciate the people who've been tuning in. And we're 2/3 of the way through this game now, and I hope that people will continue to stick around with what comes next after Super Mario Galaxy, if we can find other games that regular viewers would be interested in seeing. So thank you for tuning in tonight. As I said, there might not be a stream tomorrow, but there will definitely be one on Friday. So stay tuned for that. Super Mario Galaxy, more coming soon. And this weekend too, we're bringing back Animal Crossing for the first time since January. Grace and I will be streaming the fishing tournament in Animal Crossing, so look forward to that too. The fishing tournament, which I win, of course. Twitch.tv/Digitsbby. Alright, good night. We're going to raid Secret Lunchbox. Good night, everybody. Digitsbby.